Hi, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Michelle. Behind the camera is Kurt, and there's Ruby.
Baby rubies.
Normally, we are not a gear review channel. We never do it, actually. However, BougeRV reached out to us with a few products that they thought maybe we'd be interested in, and we were. So we took some time to really get to know them, and we want to share them with you. Okay, we have two products to show you today. Two of them they're two different products, but we use both of them, and we're going to show you how we use them together and separately, thinking maybe you'd be into it, whether you have a van or a tent or a rooftop tent.
Okay, the two products we have is the new BougeRV fan, which I love this thing, to be honest with you. And we have the BougeRV light, which we'll get more into it later, but we're going to start with this fan and show you all the features and benefits of having this fan. So at first it was like with this fan, I was like, what are we gonna do with this fan? Because we already have a Sirocco fan, a 12 volt fan in the van that pushes a lot of air for us when we're in there. But then I was actually intrigued by this because when we have really hot days in the summer, we can
like today?
Yeah, like today, we can just sit here and have airflow coming at you.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can get, so you guys can actually hear how quiet this fan is. Put this microphone up there. It is actually really quiet.
It is for a fan.
But it has an incredible amount of power. What was the light? I think that's a max. Yeah, that's max. So it has 4 power settings. It's just like, oh, like, whether you're in a van or in a tent,
like, yeah.
Look at your hair. You can literally see her hair moving. So it's just that extra air movement when you're like a hot summer day and you just want some extra airflow.
And hair flow.
Hair flow. It makes an incredible amount of difference. Like, and I was actually using this in the house this past week because it's been really hot, and it's made much more comfortable, I would tell you that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, it's such a nice, cool air. It's super powerful.
And it's so like portable, like you can just put it anywhere.
Yeah, it weighs, I'll put the all the specifications on the screen here, but it's very light. I think it only weighs like less than 2.5 pounds.
Yeah.
It rotates completely. It also has this hook, so you can actually hang it from wherever.
Like we can hang on the door there.
Yeah, we could hang. Actually, that's a good idea. I've never even tried that. That's cool.
Yeah, like.
Can you feel that?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's hanging on the door there, and it's giving us an incredible amount of airflow.
Like you can feel it.
I can.
Yeah.
So it's just another fan that's relatively lightweight that you can add to your camping adventures. Now, you're not going to be, I mean, this isn't a fan you're going to be backpacking with.
No.
You're backpacking the backcountry with us with a tent. However, if you're car camping, you're van camping, I really like this fan. Especially with like, it's got different light modes. So this light in the middle, it has 2 different low and high. It also has a timer. So you can set this timer. So say for example, if you're in your tent or you're in the van and we're going to bed and we want to have some airflow going on us, but we don't want it running all night. So you can actually set a timer for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and we'll shut off. So that's really good. I like that. Oh, and it also has a night mode. So the night mode, I'll show you an example here. Let's turn this light off. So you can see at the front here, it has a display where it shows you the power and what power of the fan you were at. But if you set it to night mode, it turns that off. So if you're trying to sleep in a van or a tent or a car, whatever you're using this in, and you don't want the distraction of having this lit up, but you want the airflow on you, you can turn it on to night mode, and that turns that off, which is really cool because, you know, you don't want that distraction of that light when you're trying to sleep.
But tell them what you love the most about it.
Oh yes. So what I love the most about this, you can actually control it with an app on your Bluetooth, an app controlled by Bluetooth.
Yeah, when you came to me and showed me that,
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like, because I think it was on the counter and you started changing it, but you weren't even there. And I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and we'll show you in a second here, but the response time is so fast. Let's show them how it works.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the app. Where are we? Yeah, BougeRV. So you connect to the app here. You can log in. It's already connected to the fan, the F01 fan. You can see it's on power 4. And instantly, it responds. 1, 2, 3, 4 speeds. You can turn it completely off. You can have the screen. Remember I was telling you earlier, you can have the screen on or off. There's the light. So there's 2 settings to light. And then there's the scheduling settings I was telling you before. So you can actually set this for up to 8 hours or as little as 1 hour. So like after an hour, confirm, and it will turn off after an hour, or set it up to 8 hours, which is really nice, especially if you're trying to sleep at night. But this, I can't believe how responsive this app is.
So we already have like the main fan in our van, which is great.
Yeah, we've got the 12-volt Sirocco fan that we love.
This one is good as like a last call fan, I want to say. Because if you're laying in bed and you don't want to get up to what if you have to shut the fan off or you want to shut it off? This one's good because you can time it and it'll shut off automatically. This one you can shut it off before we get all cozy.
Yeah.
And then have this going for another hour or so, or 8 if we wanted to. And then it's done. The work is done.
I mean, the Sirocco fan does have a timer on it. However, the convenience of this one, being able to just get up out of bed and turn it on or off, turn the light on if you want the night light on while you're sleeping, because that's a cool feature too. You want a night light on while you're sleeping. But yeah, I don't think it's not going to replace the fan that we have, because it's super convenient what we have there. But however, who is this fan really for? And I think it's not going to replace what we have. I think it's just going to add to it, especially I think for us, we would use it outside while we're sitting here on hot days.
Yes. Because we spend like most people who have this life, we spend the majority of our time out here. And we're sweaty.
Yes. So just having some airflow, which is awesome. The really hot days where we've got all the fans going in the van and having this as well is really beneficial.
Yeah.
I love this light, the color of the light. I don't know, definitely for tent campers, car campers, not your backcountry fan. I would say this is really made for those truck campers, car campers.
Yeah, if you have a little extra space to store it.
Yes.
And it's super light.
Yeah, it's not heavy.
But you also don't want to add to what you already have, but it's something definitely that can complement something else.
Yeah, it has it pushes a lot of air.
Yeah.
So, and I was really surprised. I wasn't sure about this fan, but I think it's going to stay in our van and we're going to use it. What do you think?
I think so.
You think so?
I think it's a winner for us.
All right.
Yeah, I want to keep using it. And if, the days continue to be as hot as they are here, then we're going to need it.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, guys, you heard it right from us. The next one we're going to show you is the lantern, and we'll show you a few features, but we got to wait for it to get a little bit darker out here until we can actually show you it's real power. All right, guys, the next one we got to talk about is the BougeRV light. We were looking for this one or not looking for this particular model, but I've been looking for a light similar to this for a while. And when they reached out, I was actually really intrigued and kind of excited to try this out. So nevertheless, here it is. Super durable and hard. It does have telescoping legs that come out the bottom, which are a good benefit, but at the same time, I'm going to talk about later why I may not like those. However, everything telescopes on the top and has 3 LED lights. Sits like that. We have these 3 LED lights. I think it's, I'll put the specifications on the screen, but I think it's at a 270-degree turn angle. But they do have lots of different options for how you want to point your lights. So it does have an LED flashlight, which is more beneficial if you're actually, it's all like collapsed and you're holding it. So you can just use it as a flashlight. All right, so this light does have a lot of features. So this is the amber, which I really like. Keeps the bugs away. It does have, I think it's 3 light settings. Yeah. So there's low, medium, and high. It also has this red, which is probably one of my favorites too. So red light, it protects your eyes. So if your eyes are sensitive to the light, or if you're coming from the dark to an area where you want to actually see, the red will protect your eyes. Also, you're not going to get any bugs. And then I think this is, yeah, so there's 3 light settings for that one as well. And then there's, if you want the full brightness, you can light up the entire camp. It's crazy, it's like octopus tentacles. You can point them any kind of direction you want. I'm blinding Michelle here. But you can see, like it can light up the whole area. Oh, there's the, yeah, so there's the brightness setting. It's super bright.
It is very bright.
And then, yeah, so then that button is your color temperature. So your amber, red, and then the different brightness settings. And of course you can change it so there's 1 light or 2 lights or 3 lights, however you want it. The only thing I will say is with these legs, you need to have a super level ground. If you're on some very uneven rocky ground, you might have some challenges of leveling this out to keep it steady, especially if it's like windy out. However, what they have done, can you come in closer? I don't know if, can you see? Anyways, there's actually, I think they call it, is a 1/4-inch thread. That's actually could thread onto a tripod. So for example, oh, sorry. Super professional we are here. You can, you can screw this on to an actual tripod and you can get super height with it. And I haven't actually tested that out, but you could screw that on, for example, can you see here? You could screw this onto this tripod and bring this light right up high above your camp. Now, obviously if it's not super windy out there or things are gonna like get it crazy, but I did notice that on there, and it also has another one in here. So for example, if you put these legs away and I wanted to just hang this, it actually has a hanger. So there's a little clip right there, and we could hang it, say, from like the awning right here and just turn the lights wherever we wanted to. Okay, so yeah, the versatility of this lamp, I've got it on a carabiner just hanging off of our awning here. And again, like, just have it hanging here. You could turn these lights to wherever you want. So if you want it facing the van or to your picnic table or wherever. I do like that. I mean, it lights the ground. And you can change it to red. So you're not attracting the bugs, but you still add some ambient light. I like that feature. It is versatile, especially when you can hang it from somewhere. I think the only thing with this light is these legs. Like, but I mean,
They're necessary though, I think.
yeah, I mean, they're necessary, but for most people, it's going to be fine. Except you're in your super backcountry areas where if it's rocky and uneven ground, you're going to have an issue. But then again, you also have the option of hanging it. You just use a carabiner clip and hang it off of something, hang it off a tree, and you're good to go. The battery lasts incredibly long. Like I said, I'll put the RV specifications on the screen so you can see it. Anyways, we're super happy with this, and I think you will be too. We wanted to get this video out to you guys because August is BougeRV's anniversary sale. So if you are interested in this or the fan, click the link down in the description and it'll take you to their site and you'll save a lot of money. They've got a big sale going on for August, and we're happy to share this with you.